Hello there and welcome. This is Kate. I'm in the nest and I am excited to have you here with me because, in a way, this is my favorite time of the week. It's Friday. I'm starting to call it Friday Fun Day. And because it's been a little bit chilly, which I'm loving, I'm been at home all day, and that gives Kate some time to watch some YouTubes, to reminisce, to play, and I've come up with a really fun idea. So, a bit of context in front of me. I have been going back to my first Journal of Stitchery pieces and remembering how much I love them. And because I've used studios, I had buried, literally, buried this in the nest, but I found it. And so I'm going to put some of my treasures that I got from Chelsea in there right now, because you may remember that I said I wanted to keep these things close and to feel them. So I'm just going to pack that there, put that over there for the moment. And sitting underneath that piece, thank you, Rachel and Sarah, that was such a great idea. Sitting under that piece was a dilly bag that I made. I think we had the choice of what we made, and this was one early on with me sharing a little doily on the bottom and the drawstring. And because I was stitching with my mum yesterday, I stitched a bow, so I just put that one there, and then it came to me that, you know how much I love bags, but that I'd bought some bags from our local Spotlight. Look at these gift bags, 3-piece set. Maybe it was $4, maybe it was $5, but in that set, and we're thinking about Christmas, we're thinking about giving, I'm thinking about all those things, as well as, my goodness me, tidying. So suddenly I thought, you've probably thought of this before, but I thought, here's a ready-made drawstring bag that I could embellish, and I don't actually have to worry about the zipper yet. I'll get onto that a little bit later in another video, but here is a bag that we could have some fun with. And when I say we, if you're thinking of a little idea, and again, people may have been doing this for ages, but it's just jumped into my mind, and I can't. I'm giddy because I have one bag there. Oh my gosh. I have 2 bags. Yes, I have 2 bags. And then I have the one bag that I've already started. Now, you know, it's been sort of a beigey, Christmassy, not so colourful Kate week. Well, are you ready? I've started this. Do you have your sunglasses on? This is where I've started with my first little gift bag or hold some treasure bag. So imagine, because I've been thinking about my beautiful Indian trims, how I'm going to use them. Could I have them just maybe stacked up in front? Can you see what I'm thinking? I love this idea that I don't have to make the bag, I just have to decorate it. So I've got some ideas already for this one, which is going to be embellished with some of my favorite things from the year. But I'm going to resist, and I've got my bobbles on, but I thought I might show you how to do it. So if you're in Australia, you might be tempted like me now. I'm thinking, don't cause a bombardment. I want to go and buy some more tomorrow of these little gift bags. You could just use them absolutely plain, but because this is about making with purpose. Or sorry, I put the pink chenille down for that one as well. Need to have some fringy. So very, very colourful, Kate. I've got 2 more here, and I'm going to share my ideas and absolutely hope we have some fun together. So I was thinking that we could have one that mirrors my style of wanting to get back into the neutrals. So there's something for everyone. That's what I'm trying to say. I haven't cut any of these pieces, but what about layering some of these? These are just ideas for you. I'm not at the stage of making, but what about that? Oh, that's pink. That will go on another one. That's on another. So one that's sort of beige, and this one, I've put the blanket on both sides. This one I'm thinking I'll just put it on one side and we'll have a go at that. And then this one, I was, again, looking back to my latest favourite experience of using, this is the Fleur, the greens and the pinks, and having, of course, something matching. So I've got a little bit of this, and I've also got a gift from Christina of Christina Creates. When we were in Melbourne, she put together, I think I've showed you little bits of it before, but I'm thinking this is a beautiful soft knitted piece with a fringe, which is very Kate. If I use that as the foundation and then put some of the greens and fleurs and beads on this one, I'll never ever get bored, will I? But look at that. They could become Christmas ones. I won't, you know. Have you got the idea? So we're going to start with this one, and then I'm going to play with my colours. So first of all, the calico, I think, or something, it says 100% cotton. I mean, I think you could get something like this from a dollar store, or even in a thrifting store. There might be some that haven't been wanted by people. Now this is wool that just happened to be in my wool little bit. That's virtually the right size. So I thought we might just do this one first. I did have a needle. I do have a needle. And I think as long as you don't, I mean, maybe we will do that there. As long as you don't stitch, no, I think we'll go under here first. As long as you don't stitch into where it draws, you'll be all right. But I liked the bobble on the other one, which I've already buried. So here, I put my blanket on under the drawstring. You can quite easily go up there, but seeing I'm into bobbles and fringes, and here this might become a beautiful eyelet lace or something across there. I'm going to just stitch it on to the front, and we'll tear a little bit off here. I probably lost you already. You're probably going, oh no, I don't need to know how to do that. Or you've raced to your stash. Christmas gift bags. Oh. Now the lovely Rachel said that she has to stop. I think she was joking her video watching me when I ask, how are you? So be prepared to stop. I want to know how you are. Have you got the weekend excitements? Because I certainly have. Mind you, it's pretty exciting every day when you get to have a week where you can be totally creative. So I'm just doing, of course I'm trying to do, like a little virtually invisible stitch. I've got my little threader to save time. I noticed, I was watching Rachel and she actually has it stitched into her little needle book, and I thought maybe that's what I should do. Anyway, that's another idea for another day. So just invisible stitch. Oh, I've done it again. Let's leave it close. So a very, very warm welcome if you're new here, and to all of those who have been with me. It's just exciting times. I'm reading comments and feeling very blessed. So thank you for your kindness. So I have treated myself to a little watch of other people today. And that's why I think I'm so enthused. Not that I've seen anyone doing a gift bag, but I think that combined with seeing my mum, has been very special. So I don't even really need to put this down because I'll be embroidering over the top. But anyway, I'll just go lightly. We just don't want to make the bag get closed, but I can feel that. And it is remarkably soft to go through. A little invisi stitch. I've still got my journal head on because I was just thinking, oh, I can make that a pocket, which actually isn't a bad idea. Oh. I haven't done any Christmas shopping, but I've made nearly finished a Christmas journal. I had the loveliest time last night because I think I'm getting a bit better at embroidery, and I did some leaves on the Christmas wreath on the journal cover, and I actually think it looks okay. They sort of look like leaves in a beautiful colour. So I'll share that when I need to do some more work on that. Now, obviously, many people would not need to put the blanket down and would go straight onto the cotton. I'm just in my I have to have wool to embroider and stitch on at the moment. Okay, so that's that one. Let's come back to this one because I thought there's all sorts of opportunities. And I want to go back to thinking about how I started, which was much more cantha, I noticed, and little tiny bits of embroideries, and then my own learning how to do these stitches. So not as not as much collar. Look at that. You've seen that in the Joy pouch and whatever. I've got this one out as well because this was my Beck pouch. And so I want a little bag that this one will not go away. I think I will store my braids and things. The other thing that I have made, do you do this? I make up my own rules. I have made the rule up that on this bright coloured one, I'm going to, I had the label and I've lost it. It's the Homes, I have to get it right. These are the little woolly wools spun right round, and this one's colour is called Happy Hour. So what more? We have no alcohol in the room, but happy hour for me is just having this beautiful thread and the opportunity to stitch with it. So I've started a little blanket here, a little bit of running down the bottom. I haven't closed this right up because you know how I like to put things underneath it. I haven't planned anything out, so let's just have a play. Got that. I showed you those other little pieces and they're already buried. I bought that pink piece out, I think maybe yes, because that's so glorious and pink. A little bit of that from earlier in the year. I've got scraps of that. Little flower there. Oh goodness, don't get me started on the pink blanket. Gotta work out if I'm going to use this. That's pretty beautiful. I think that's not very good cutting. They're not my fleur scissors because I buried them somewhere as well. Don't tell Fleur. So in my series, I was just reflecting of these Friday little fun projects. I think last week I did a Christmas crochet star. The week before it was cupcakes. Then I think we've done something else and then some pin cushions. So now here we go, gift bags or storage bags. Multi-layered, love that. Put this in here, then we'll do lots of stitching. I wouldn't mind some braid at some point. Let's just start with this. Honestly, I can't think of anything that I'd rather be doing. My bright colours, a bit of jet. Oh, yeah. Can you see me? I'm a bit over today. You get to see the messy nest. And I feel like doing really obvious over stitching here. How am I going to do that? Like this. I've got so excited at the idea of giving, because you know, if you gave and again, I'm probably late to this, but if you gave a bag with a bit of you on it, it could be reused. And so something I'm thinking of, who can I buy? Well, I could make, yeah, I've got some ideas, but you know, I'm thinking of buying deliberately small gifts so they can fit in here. How's that for crazy? As long as we have a smile and a laugh. I do feel very honoured that you share with me where you're up to, and sometimes it's been a bit tough lately. So I've changed my mind already. I think we'll go straight into the pink there. Yep. So we'll come down. I will take the care to pop that under. I'm remembering the very moment that I found these placemats. I know this shop in Melbourne. And I was able to bring them home, and I've given a few pieces away already. So I'm just going down into the blanket. Oh, what have I got? A knot. Look at this beautiful variegated. That's why I thought if I limit myself to this one thread, the colours will come out literally every colour of the rainbow, because it's got so many colours in it. Okay, we'll leave that bit tucked. And down here, what can we grow into the garden? Quite like that, but I think, well, maybe do we need this? You can see I'm determined. Balancing that, yep. So just curve those and that stitching to show there. That can go there. So we've got a little garden coming, flower coming out of that garden. I'll just start to work this one down till the thread goes. Then we'll have a look at the other ones. Oh, sorry everyone. A little bit of live stabbing. Didn't hurt, but it went in. Okay. Again, I'll just do a couple of little random stitches around the corner for interest, and we'll come back to that. 2 more stitches. There we go. So remember those balls come down there. And now that I look at it, oh yeah. So there we go. I'm going to embroider and work all of those bits. So that's bag number 1. Bag number 2. So we're going to be disciplined. Go digging in the nest. There's some bits and pieces. So I want beiges, so that's not going to work because that's got the pink of that feed sack. Oh my goodness. Oh, I love that. That's a remnant of something. Now I'll put it on a colour one. Okay, let's start with what we've got. So I've got the blanket here, so I need, before I have crochet, I need to have some basics down. I so love having my bits and pieces down here with me now. That, I think the lady told me she'd started it as a christening too much pattern. Let's look up here. side? Okay, that's the right side. What if we position that? I'd love some of this netting. Does it tear? Can't remember. Yeah, it does. So some of that somewhere. Got some crochet. Okay, we need some other fabric under that colour. Dig. Yes, this is something that I also dyed earlier in the year. Oh, I almost like if I use some of that, it introduces white, which I can use so I can use the white embroideries as well as the beige ones. Then I don't have to use as much of this. So we've almost got tie-dye happening. Okay, that's a start. All right, with this one, we will just use this cotton. So you can make these to suit a stitchy friend. You could leave them, in fact, there's an idea. You could put lots of little slow stitch treats in there. Oh, I've given myself an idea, everyone. What if I make some of these and put them up and fill them with some treasures for Christmas? I mean, let me know. I mean, on my website or on Etsy, that would be something I would love to do, to share. And so it could be a gift bag for you filled with treasures, or a gift bag for you to pass on to someone you treasure, or someone you want to start stitching with you. Look at that. I need a new project. I could use all my beautiful little vintage pieces, and that way I could divide them up and share them with you all as a thank you. Of course, I've got no idea how much. If you've got any ideas, send me a little message on Insta by message is often easier than this one, isn't it? YouTube. This one I've only covered the front with you, but I can do the back as well. I just don't want, I won't do Christmas fabric ones because I haven't got enough of those. But you can buy Rachel's fabric and make them yourself as well. Here I go. Gather this across here, and of course I'll come back and embroider, etc. So I'm just showing you the beginning. Lovely doily. And I won't go any further than this leaf because I'll probably tuck something else under there. So there we go. That's the beginning. Yeah, if I spare needle, I'll just leave that there. So what have we got so far? We've got colourful, we've got vintage. That's going to have layer upon layer. Really excited about the possibilities there. So 1, 2, third one, because this is just giving you ideas. This is a Christina. I think it's too much to use all of that. I will treasure now. I know many do not like fringes as much as I do, and I might actually trim this one because it's pretty long. So it might get trimmed there, but let's just pin. And I just found that can go on my colourful one. Just wondering about some of my sari pieces and little things like this. Not quite there in terms of organisation yet, but look at that. Okay, so this is going to be Fleur influenced. Is that the same? It must be. Oh, it's just over the yellow. It's making it slightly. No, I don't think that's the right colour. But I do think, so maybe this is going to be a pink one. Let's just cut a piece of that. This is marigold again. So I'm going to pin that above the drawstring on this one. Okay. Now let's make this sort of more like this. That beautiful embroidery there. Okay, I think we can set this up for just seeing some things. Oh, that's a sweet little applique. I'm harvesting in the happy place. Oh, the feed sack. All right, let's just keep playing for a little bit. If you need to go, please go with my blessing. But I am just I'm settling in, everyone. So happy. I mean, I have so many things that are pinkish behind me. Actually, I've got maybe this one somewhere because I'm liking that cream. Okay, maybe that goes down there. Might be too much up there, so we'll just put that like that. Let's keep digging in the lucky dip. Yep. All my nests lined up behind here. Oh, there we are. I wanted to use some of Beck's. Now that's probably getting too much out of the colour zone, but I did get some of that out. Definitely one of those. No, isn't it funny? My brain is telling me things that I didn't expect. Like, do we want green or do we want to keep it pinks? I don't know. And you know, when I don't know, it means I should be stopping. And I'll take a little breather and then I'll come back to it. All right, my friends. If anyone is still left with me, thank you so much. That has been just my indulgence of my love of bags, really going at bags and baskets, going from here and feeling that texture, and from here to my little box and thinking about my treasures and ending up with 3 different approaches. Oh, they're like old-fashioned rose stocking bags or whatever. So this one is going to be vintage. I don't like that orange standing out there. And I'll do more on the back. This is going to be Kate's, you know, joyous. You can see where I'm going, and who knows where this one will end up, but it's playing on Melbourne memories and special people. There's pink wool. That's too bright. Okay, you can see where I'm going. I've had the most fun. Thank you so much. Happy Friday. Let me know. That's a little wild idea of mine, but who knows? I'd love to put some little bits and pieces in some of these and offer them up and see. But I won't do it to waste. I will just do it if you let me know. Oh, okay, stop, Kate. Okay. The nest is having a little tidy. I'll go have a cup of tea and then I'll be back. This is Kate in the nest saying, until next time, bye for now. Bye.